What's up, everybody? Just checking the map out a little bit. This is Ravenport. Got the little Mahindra side-by-side deal here. found a found a car that sort of missed a turn, I think. Just checking out some of the forestry equipment. The new shop is pretty cool because you can look at all sorts of different things. I don't like those blue tracks. Not sure what that's about. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Aha. So that's what I thought. You can't even cut down a tree unless you own the land. So that'll be interesting. Suspension's pretty cool. They put a lot of detail into this. I'm just trying to get back down to my farm so I can actually cut some timber. If you don't own the piece of land, you can't cut the tree at all. You probably can't even mow the grass. So that's going to be some interesting options for timber type applications, because we could, let's see. And I like the fact that it saves whenever you go to the, hit escape. Yeah, so like you can hit this X or click here, and it shows you in green the areas that you currently own. And so I was trying to cut a tree back over here by the shop, where, right over there somewhere. But see, you can't even cut anything unless you own it. And you can click on these little pieces and you can buy them. But 346,000. Some of these big ones are 1.2 million. So you really got to build up some money to buy some land. But this is going to be really cool whenever I start making maps, and I can have tracks of timber, and you can't even cut it unless you own that track of timber. So that's going to be kind of neat. I'm looking forward to figuring that out. I haven't got the new Giants editor yet, which I'm not sure if this is something I can look at in the older one, or I haven't tried yet. In fact, I just got the game installed and downloaded and installed, and I've been playing around just a little bit to try to figure some things out. Mainly just looking around. I wanted to see how all the detail was in the game, and there's some pretty cool details they've added this time. And of course, you got your normal stuff like the signs and the buildings and things, but they've added a lot more detail. Like for instance, right over here, here's a dumpster with a bunch of details. There's some stacks of tires. Just lots of little cool stuff that I can use in my maps. And even though you can't, I don't think you can bulldoze over these bushes, it is pretty cool that you can drive over them and they actually interact with the wheels now. And actually the head of the machine too will knock them over. So that's kind of neat. I wish they could have figured out a way to, like, where you could bulldoze the land, but you can plow it. You can plow the land, then those trees will, or bushes will just disappear. So that'll be kind of neat. But if anybody wants to see anything, just let me know. We'll go check it out or buy a vehicle. I've got a little bit of money left over. Let's see. I wonder if this is on my property. Nope. Alright, so this is my farm. And surely something in here I can cut. I got an itch to cut something. I don't have my dual joysticks hooked up just yet, so. Uh-oh. Got an achievement. Look out. Oops. I guess X is not X on the gamepad. Alright, so we cut our first tree. Oh, exciting, exciting. Can anybody hear me? Y'all chat or something. I'm not watching the feeds. I can't see if I'm make sure everything's good. Oh, I did notice that waterfall back there. Yeah, I will say though that the vehicles in the game are very well detailed. I was looking at that earlier, and you can start to see the tires getting a little dirty. That's kind of cool. Yeah, lots of detail. The lights are cool too. I can't wait to get it dark and then check out the lights. And the lily pads are back. The waterfalls are pretty cool. I can use that in some of my maps. I'm guessing I may do something where I can incorporate some waterfalls. Yep, definitely figure something out with that. Looks like we got spruce trees and pine trees. I haven't been too impressed with the pine trees though. They sure are crooked. Like, let's go look at this one over here, if I can get up there. Well, got down and I can get back up. Well, a little glitchy. Let's do it that way. Well, anyway, the pine trees are quite crooked. I'm not really sure why they did that. I mean, the pine trees that go around here where I live, they're not quite as bad crooked as some of these. Now, these spruce ones are pretty straight. So they're pretty good and straight. But here's a good example. Look how crooked that is. That's not even a big one. Here's a pretty good size pine tree. Look how crooked that is. Wonder why they did that. See, I like all these little details like this. Oh, I can even pick that up. Look at there. Pick that up and throw it. Can I pick up mushrooms? Yeah, I like these little details because I can use that in my map. And I wonder, let's see here. Let's see, brands. So I don't guess you can cut that. But these you can for sure. Alright, so those little objects you cannot cut even though they're wood, but you can pick them up, move them around. That's kind of neat. Yeah, I'll definitely use some of that for decorations on some maps. So I like that kind of stuff. It kind of gives some authenticity. Here's a little stack of firewood. That's cool. So here's something else that's kind of neat too. I could use those for decorations for like a clear cut area or something. And this little stack of firewood or whatever, and a little piece of wood can use that in some way. So that's pretty cool. I'm just kind of looking around to see what all I can really use on some maps for decoration. That's what I was mostly concerned about, or wanting to look at. You see that there's another little stump. So that's pretty cool stuff. You know, there's another one there. The fact that they put that sort of detail in here really means to me that they paid a lot of attention to detail and wanted to give a different look. I'm not too terribly impressed with the map itself, just because I think all the Europeans just think that California is the way everything is. And so they make these California looking maps, which is kind of what I'm thinking this is supposed to be. Because it's sure, I mean, there's palm trees and there's the ocean over there and some Spanish style like missions and stuff. Alright. Well, if there's anything y'all want to see, just leave me a chat. I'm not really, I can see the chat. So if y'all want to look at anything, just let me know. I saw a lot of requests for the dog whenever they were doing the live stream. I wonder, is that something we can... You have no pets or animals yet. Yet being the key word. So... Yeah, and see like this old car over here? Yeah, that'd be kind of neat to use in some way. But I'm gonna run back over to the sawmill because I want to look around over there some more. I'll try to cover some areas I haven't seen yet. Oops, that's the wrong way. And here's the shop. Whenever you buy a vehicle or whatever, this is where it'll show up at. Carlos Reliable Motors. Yeah, I just noticed something. Yeah, somebody goofed right there. You see, I don't know if you can see that, but there's something right there that's looks like it's not supposed to be there. You can see it as I move. It's right there. Not sure what that is. I can walk through it, so it must be some kind of I don't know. That's weird. Oops. And of course, I keep going down streets I've already seen, so I'm trying to get over to where some places I haven't seen yet. So there's some payphones, some parking signs. Yeah, lots of cool stuff. I'm pretty impressed with the level of detail they put into this. Mailboxes and fire hydrants. There's some more telephone booths that probably don't even work anymore. I tried shooting a basketball earlier and it accidentally went over the fence, so I quit playing. Alright, so the sawmill is just right up here on the left. We're actually going to go... Actually, no, it's on the right. It's up the hill there. I forgot about that. We'll get up there in a second. I think there is a sell point there on the left for timber. But this is the sawmill. The wood chip sell point's right there. And then as you come around here into the sawmill itself, there is a deal here to where I think the way this works is like if I pull up the F1 menu and get close to this thing, it says sell wood. See, so I think you can drop as much in there as you want to, and then you have to come over here and hit, in this case my gamepad, the L pad down. Well, I think it sells the wood. The other thing I thought was pretty cool, let's see, where was it? Yeah, here it is. These big stacks of lumber, that's kind of neat. That's something different. You can use that as decoration in sawmills and stuff. That's pretty neat. You got some more lumber and stuff back there. And a few more in here. And of course, you got some big logs back over that way, this decoration, and some more over here. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I mean, I like this. I like the decoration. Yeah, and see, I think there's another wood sell point right over here for if you want to use the train. Let's see what this says. I bet you this is wood. Yep, sell wood. So there's another wood sell point right there. You can pull your train in here, offload them, and put them there, and then sell them. Let's see, there was something else I think that I wanted to go look at. Maybe it was the ranch. Oh yeah, I saw this in a previous video. I'm not really sure what this is all about. Let's look at this. Huh. Oh. Yeah, there's lots of different kinds of street lights and stuff too. You got these little light poles that look like this, and you got light poles that look like that. Yeah, so those are fairly tall. I think I've seen some shorter ones too. So lots of good detail detail items to work with in future maps. Yeah, this is cool. Oh, I can't even put a sandcastle down. I don't even own it. Oh, all right. I don't own the beach. Yeah, so now once you pick up an item, you can rotate it around using the middle mouse button. Hold it down and just move the mouse around. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so the train does have, looks like one log rack on it right there. And a flatbed so you can haul something. Yeah, so you could stop there, offload your logs, and you got some of the sell point there. Yeah, one of these is probably a green. Yeah, that middle red one's I think is probably a grain cart. Yeah, lots of cool stuff on this map. Um, I'm not very I guess maybe I shouldn't say I'm not very impressed. I'm not too overwhelmed by the map. I mean, it's could have been a lot better. Could have been a lot different. I mean, like I said, this reminds me so much of California that that's probably what they were thinking whenever they designed it. And like I said, there's so much more than just California in the United States, but I didn't make the map, so I can't say too much. I do like a lot of the changes, though. The grass that parts and the bushes that part, the crops will, part whenever you drive over them and things like that. The level of detail on the map is nice. You got different sorts of objects placed around. There's some kind of cattle or horse pen thing there. I'm not a horse person, so I don't know. Some kind of little something there. Some big power lines. That might be fun to work with. Chain link fences, lights. There's a dam. And then below the dam, we're about to go over on that side is another little waterfall. Could do something with that. So lots of cool stuff. I'm looking forward to making my first map. I've already got an idea in mind. I just gotta pull this map into Giants Editor and strip everything out that I don't need, flatten the terrain, and I'll rebuild it from there using however I want to do it. Not quite sure yet on the first map if I'm going to go more flat or more mountainous or what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something. It'll be a logging map for sure though. And while I'm working on that, hopefully some people will get some good F17 mods, forestry stuff brought over to 19 so we can have something to play with besides just the forwarder and harvester. That over there is some kind of big plane. I drove around in there briefly, but I didn't really see much. I'm not sure what that does. And we're back to, well, we're not quite back to where we started, but there's my little side-by-side. There's the whale with the thing that's at the lighthouse. The boats out there do move. And let's see, I'm going to go ahead and speed up time because I want to see what it looks like at night. And there's the beach that we couldn't place the sandcastle. Yeah, there's just not really a whole lot of timber on this map. I think you have to go to the other map. Let's see. Let me look here. Do I have a plow? Is that a plow? I think we'll just buy one. Plows. I'm just gonna buy one of these cheap ones. I like the way it looks whenever you drive through the field. Look at that. I just totally destroyed part of my crop. Yeah, the detail is just really good. Oops, all the little warning stickers and oh, look at there, we got out of it. Amazing. I guess that's a spinnery, so I guess you can sell your wool there. It's field 18, planting with something. This is pretty cool. It's like a house under construction. Got all kind of building materials and stuff up there. I wonder if they'll let me plow anything if I don't. I bet not. I bet you can't do anything unless you own that piece of land. Aha, there's the gas station. I went by it earlier and just didn't realize what it was. So instead of it being orange or red or whatever it was before, now it's green, the colors. And let me get a good look at all these hoses and stuff that hook up whenever you attach it. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's pretty good. The lights do look better, I will say that. They do look better. They got that glow to them that kind of makes it look realistic. Well, yeah, okay, everything just kicked on. I was about to say it's got to be getting close. So that was at 19 something instead of, I think before they came out, everything came on at 20 or 21 hours. Oh, yeah. Ooh, those lights are bright too. That's good. I like that. Okay, I can slow everything down now. Yep, there's the moon. In fact, let me just do this. Let me cut everything off so I can just get a good look at the lights. Yeah, that's nice. Plenty of light to be able to see where you're going. Yeah, that's neat. It's like a real town. What I kind of want to see is that lighthouse over there. Should be coming into view in a little bit. And the cars with the headlights coming, that's pretty neat. There's the dam all lit up. There's some little paths that go down from the dam next to the, oh, good there. Oh, I know what I was going to do too. Let's see, where can we just hop off? Yeah, we can, okay. There was a little spot where there was a windmill, and they said to go check it out at night. So I want to see that. Alright, there's the light tower. Or lighthouse, whatever. Is it actually doing anything? Doesn't appear to be doing anything. Alright, there's that little windmill thing over there. I'm gonna go check that out. Oh, is that our side-by-side? Huh. Wonder why the train stopped. Whoa. Alright, we must have had to gone up the other side. Yeah, so just as soon as I get finished playing here, I'm gonna see if I can't load up this map in the old Giants editor, because the last time I checked I didn't have the new one up yet. I'll go check again, but I don't know, we'll see. They may not pair it out till tomorrow. Whoa. Yep, so there's a little Easter egg hidden in here. I'm gonna go check it out. Alright, so you go in here, and you go down here. And there's just like some little, I don't know, it's just kind of lit up. It's not really anything special. But there's a chair and a radio and something else maybe in here. That's just kind of neat. I don't know if I can get, oh, there we go. So we'll let you get back up. over here at night. Alright, well, I think I've done all the little playing around I want to. I'm gonna probably showcase off some of the forestry equipment, although there's just the forwarders and harvesters, but I may do a quick little video on those. I don't know, I'll have to get everything set up, get my dual joysticks going and all that in here. But I think right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop out of here and go see if I can pull this into the new Giants editor if it's available. If not, I'll just use the old one and kind of poke around and how they built this map and go ahead and extract some of the stuff if they'll let me do it. Surely the old one will let me do it, but anyway, we'll play around a little bit with that, and then I'm just as quick as possible start working on a new map so we can have a login map to play with.